Ooh. Hello, beautiful souls. It is Roxana Trim here. Hi, hi, hi. I am coming live from blasting off all my social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Let's see. I think I'm all over the place. Hello, it is Roxana Trim here. If you're watching this from the African Fashion Show, I am the founder of the African Fashion Show. And I wanted to update with you guys what's going on. I know it has been a lot of things in the dark. Geez, there's a lot of silver sparkles right there. Well, hello, glorious silver sparkles. Anyways, I wanted to share with you guys the updates of the African Fashion Show. A lot of things have been going on, and I wanted to share because I've also been getting emails, messages, people wanting to help and support, and they don't know about where to start and where to go. So the African Fashion Show, it is here in Portland, Oregon, and we are hosting it on Thursday. It's not going to be on a weekend. So if you're traveling, which most of people are traveling, I know that. If you're traveling, keep that in mind. It's going to be on a Thursday, and it's a great opportunity to support a local event, a local venue. We're supporting a local venue, which is Alberta Abbey. They've been, wanting to do some upgrades, and it's a historic place, and what a great way that we're supporting. So really, it is a fundraiser. We're doing fundraiser for Femina Foundation, which is a philanthropy work that I do through nonprofit that we build schools in Africa. However, we're also supporting a local businesses here in Pacific Northwest in Portland. A lot of artists and videography, photography, chefs, so all that good stuff. So save the date, August 31st, 2023, if you're traveling to Portland, Oregon. And so this is what we have on what's going on right now. So we're wrapping up all the designers who are going to be the designers for the fashion show. We have a goal to host 10 designers. And then next up, we're going to be putting up casting call for our models. So if you're a model and you've been patiently waiting for this, the casting call is coming up on May 6th. So save that date. May 6th is casting call for models if you've been wanting to model. And then the other thing is, after the casting model, we're done, we're going to be focusing on our volunteer team. And our volunteer team is done. We're going to be focusing on our photography team because we have a big production this year. We have a big team of photographers. So we're trying to, all these new photographers, to bring them together, get to know each other, network, and build that community, and create that environment where it's supportive. So that way, when they're ready to show for the showtime, they know each other. They know where they're covering all depth of the venue, because the venue has a spot for 380 seats. So also, I wanted to share with you guys a wonderful thing that I shared on Facebook the last couple of days is we got a big sponsorship for the event. One of the great things about the sponsorship is less work for me to market and to network because I don't have to go out there and sell the tickets. I don't have there to go to the network, because now the city has stepped in to sponsor the event, which is amazing, because then our events are going to probably sell out very quickly. So in order for them to sponsor, we had to break down the payments in like 7 parts. So we have, front row seats, second row seats, all the way to 7 row seats. So if you're thinking about joining us and being in the front row seats and seeing the dancers and seeing the drummers and take great video and do some photography, front row seats is the way to be. So get your front row seats. I believe there is only 14 seats available. So get yours right now. And then, so, the city is sponsoring us. So we're not going to be promoting a lot of the events. So that means it's a good time for me to relax and chill and continue supporting these small businesses that we're supporting with, while we're, pushing forward with the production. And the other thing is, we have amazing things coming along. I'm meeting with Patience next week, who is the chef catering for the African Fashion Show. So all the things are moving forward. I think now it's like time is crunching as we're moving forward with this production. So I'm really excited, and there's a lot of pieces moving in the background. And if you haven't gotten the letter, probably you haven't gotten the letter, maybe you have seen this in social media, is Mozambique and Malawi was hit really hard with the hurricane. So some of this proceeds that we're going to be raising, it's to focus on rebuilding the community, the villages that was washed out by the hurricane. So it's really, even though we're doing work here in Portland, Oregon, we're supporting small businesses, doing all the work here. Also, the work is going overseas abroad. So that was that. And then the other thing I wanted to cover is after the fashion show this year, we are rolling in our trip to Mozambique. So if you have ever wanted to travel with us with Firmina Foundation, this is a great opportunity. We're going to be traveling at the end of the year. Right after the fashion show, we're going to get right into planning, all the things that we need as we are going to Africa. So if you've always wanted to travel with us, you've always wanted to go to Africa, come travel with me. Besides, don't you want to be with me, hang out with my people? Anyways, that's the update for the African Fashion Show, the updates for the ticket sales, how we broke it down. So go get your tickets. So you can save time, you can save money. And then the fashion for all the models, May 6th, save the date. I'm meeting Patience Decatur next week, and we're going to be working with planning our meeting for our volunteers to help us with the volunteer team to move forward, as volunteers are the heart of the production, who moves the production, so that way everybody knows where to be and how to be and the sections that they need to be on. And then the last thing on the list is we're working on the auction items. If you thought about donating auction items or you're thinking about sponsoring the event, what a great opportunity for this amazing event, because there's going to be over 400 people there. So what a great way to have your product in front of 400 eyes. So thank you for supporting this mission. Thank you for being in my community. I'm very grateful for you. And thank you for being in my life. So much gratitude. And if you have any question, never hesitate to reach out, text message, email. I will respond to you. I always do. All right. Lovely. So talk to you guys later.